Hi everyone, it's Bonnie here. I've missed you guys so much. Finally back from my vacation and ready to get back into crafting and sharing videos and all of the things that I create. This video is a design team project as well as a cross promotion between Kitty Scrap Post, which is Louisa's Exhibit Shop. She sells digital images, and Gina's Designs online shop, and she creates laser cuts, all kinds of laser cuts. The paper that I used from Kitty Scrap Post Exhibit Shop is called the French Seamstress, and this paper is so stinking cute. I just love it. These are the pages that I used in my project, which is over there, and I'll show you in a minute. This one has the most beautiful flowers on it, and this is like a pale blue. There's beautiful flowers and butterflies and some script here. There's measuring tape. Here's like a vintage spool box. Isn't that really pretty? And then here is a mannequin. More flowers here. Very, very beautiful. Oh, it looks like there's some music notes in there as well. So that's that one. And then I used this one here. Very pretty. Isn't the colors in this just absolutely gorgeous? So this is just like soft, very shabby chic roses and little leaves. Here we got some script there and just more roses and leaves. This one here is really beautiful too. It's a big clock. Isn't that so awesome? It has the Roman numerals for numbers. And as you can see, very, very pale images here. It looks like this is like a desk here. And then there's a little teacup here and some books here and another teacup there. So you will find, looking at these papers, there's all kinds of really neat things. Let's see, so there's some script in there. Again, just beautiful roses. Very pretty. I just love this. And this one I used as well. And this is one of my favorites. This I was practicing using some some stuff. But anyway, this one is really pretty. See the buttons along the side? I use this a lot in my project. I just love the buttons here. And see, there's some vintage ones. See how it has this in here? Let's see. See, it's in here as well. So there's different, graphics, and they all like coordinate with each other. So here's like a heart in there. Like I said, if you look into the images, the graphics are just so amazing. There's like layers upon layers of, beautiful images. And then I use these darling little cards. Aren't they cute? So this one here. And then this here, remember the dress form in the vintage spool case. And this one has buttons. This one's a button one too. Look at this one, has France in it, and here's the clock. Aren't they just absolutely beautiful? Look at the old-fashioned sewing machine and the lady with her dress. Imagine if we created like that. I'm usually in my jammies. So, okay, so there are the papers that I used. Very beautiful. The French Seamstress. And I'll bring in my, it's going to be hard to, it's always hard to show my creations because they're always large. Okay, this is from Gina's Designs, And this is called Standing Flip Book. And I'll put the direct link to the French seamstress as well as Gina's Designs online shop. And it comes with this base, you know, this part here, which is like, you know, the window here. And then it comes with these hanging tags. And I didn't use all of them because I wanted to use a couple of them for something else, for a future project. So I just used 4, and I think there's 6 of them. And then it comes with these little rings here. So let me think how I'm going to show this. All right, let me show you the bottom first. Okay, so it's on a stand, and I popped the picture of it, you know, undone in the beginning, and this is, you know, how it can look. Okay, so I did all kinds of stuff down here. First I covered it with Kitty Scrap Post paper, the French seamstress, very beautiful. This particular one is the one with the big clock on it. And then in this part right here, I put a couple of spools, put some pretty little lace around it, and then tied some string, and then stuck in some little millinery flowers. And on the top of that, I put those precious little buttons that I just, you know, adhered right onto the spool. Very cute. And then there's all kinds of flowers here. The majority of these flowers are from Archana's shop. She has a Facebook group. It's called The Secret Garden, and I'll also put a link to that if you're interested. These are all wild orchid craft flowers. Very beautiful. This down here is just a spray that I got, I think, from Joann's or something like that. And then here's an acrylic spray here. And then under here, let me get the thing. It's right here. It's a kind of a big gear, and I don't have the name of it on here. And this is from Gina's shop, and it looks like this here. See how cool that is? So I think I took this part right here, and I gessoed it, and then I added, see how you can see the gear in there? It's very hard to, you know what, I'm going to take these off because I can show these separately without it hanging. See how they come off very easily. Oops. And I'll just pop that right over there. All right. So here is the gear. It's probably hard to tell. There's the smaller gear, and here's the bigger gear here. And what I did was, like I said, I gessoed it, and then I added some embossing. And then this little circle thing here is, let me see if I have the name of it. I don't. But it's this here. Also can be found in Gina's shop. And I just used some embossing on that. And then I used these large, aren't they beautiful? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous clock hands. And I did the same thing. I gessoed it. And I also inked it with some pink memento ink. I can't remember the name of it, but it's very pale. And then I used the gold embossing on that, and then I put a little button in the middle with some string. Let's see, I think that's that. Oh, and I put a little cheesecloth down there in order for the spools to have something really solid to stick to, so it wouldn't all come off. You know, that's a good way of, you know, gluing down your stuff. And then I used texture paint all over, you know, all of the flowers here. And then over here I basically did the same thing. I just added all kinds of flowers. These little, I'm not really sure what they're called, but they're from Magnolia. And I just randomly put those there. And there's some flowers here, again from Archana's shop. And another one of those sprays. And then here I put some beautiful pearl swirls. Aren't they so pretty? And I think I picked those up at Hobby Lobby. And let's see. Oh, and then I put this spray here that I got from Michael's. And it's just like little balls on wires. And then I put some sprays here. And then some of these flower sprays. And then some of these little fun dangly sprays. And that's from Annie's shop, Miss Garden Grove 1. And then I put a flower in some more of those little twirly things. Those are very easily, you know, to manipulate. You can manipulate those very, very easily. And then again, I used texture paint all over everything. And here I put on the ends some stickles, and this particular one is called Goldenrod. Very pretty. And then I put some pink flat back pearl here, and then along the bottom I just used some I don't know if that's showing. Let's see. It's like pearls with little yeah, I don't think that's gonna focus. Hang on. Maybe it is and I'm just not seeing it. Okay, so again, they're just little pearls, and then the next one is bling and pearls and bling, and it, you know, go on and on and on. It looks really pretty. I hope it shows up on film. And then again, I covered this with kitty scrapbook post paper, and this is the one, see, it has the buttons all along it. Isn't that so pretty? And then this piece right here, which is really, really cool, I love it, is from Gina's shop as well, and it looks like chain link. Isn't that so cool? And that was raw chipboard, and I just gessoed it and put some of that pink memento ink on it. And that looks like, I'm not sure if I have any more of it left. I do. Hang on just a sec. Okay, it looks like this when it's raw. So I just gessoed it and just, you know, inked it up with some memento. And then I did the same thing on the other side. And then here I just hung this adorable little clock and put some texture paint on that too. So that is that side. And then on the side here, I used texture paint all the way up the side of it, all the way down. And again, I used some of that bling and pearl trim, actually all the way around it. Okay, and then on this side I did the same thing with the texture paint all the way down it. See how pretty that looks? Okay, and on this side again I covered, you know, the little window with kitty scrap post paper, the French seamstress, and here I have some corner pieces by Prima. Aren't they pretty? I put one on each of the top corners. And then over here, I just added some of this dangle trim. And then here's more the pink flat back pearls. And see, in the corners and stuff, I added some texture paint in there so it looks really, really shabby. And it also hides the corners where my paper didn't meet perfectly. You know, I try to do it perfectly, but sometimes it just doesn't come out that way. So if you need a little cover up, you just use your texture paste in the corners. So that is that part, and let me go ahead and share with you each of the individual pages. So this is the front page, and this word here is a chipboard word from Gina's shop, and let's see if I have, it's called Words and Phrases Set 1, and it says love, and all I did was put some embossing on there And again, covered the entire thing with kitty scrap post paper, the French seamstress. And then in the back here, I just put, you know, a piece going all the way across that I cut out, and, you know, used some Martha Stewart punch, you know, on either sides. I added some distress ink and some stickles, and that's the goldenrod as well. So where you see the dark, I used, what was it? Not the walnut stain, Vintage Photo. Okay, so these wings here, are those not amazing? Awesome! Those are also from Gina's shop, and I think that was the last pair that I have. Yes, it is, so I can't share. But they're, you know, the raw chipboard, they all look like this, you know, nice and thick. What I did was I gessoed it, and then I added, I think it's the white and the gold embossing. So it looks really, really pretty. And there's goldenrod stickles all in there. I put some flat back pearls. And here's just a flower cluster. And then here's like a little bling that I put, and that's from Annie's shop, Miss Garden Grove 1, here on YouTube. Very pretty. And then I put some pearls going down here in this little flower. And here's just a little button that I embossed, put a little string through it. And this dress form here is also from Gina's shop, and they come like this. Let's see, I don't have the name on this one, but here's one to share with you. This one's the larger, so it looked like this. Isn't it so pretty? And again, all I did was gesso it, and I added some embossing. Isn't that so pretty? And then here I just put a little piece of lace. See the embossing here? And then I added some of those, the goldenrod stickles. Isn't that cute? And then I added this cute little trim here. And here's some texture paint here. And you'll see that all throughout, you know, the entire flip album. So I think that page came out really pretty. Again, I really wanted to go chunky, but you can't really, because like it would, you know, stick out too far. So that is the first page. I really like how it came out. And I made them double-sided. So this is the next page right here. And again, Kitty Scrap Posts, the French seamstress. Is this absolutely gorgeous? So I took an oval spellbinder and cut this out of, you know, the paper. Isn't that so pretty with the wire dress form? And it looks like there's a wire bird cage here, and a big flower. And then around here and up here are let's see which one. They're the flower ones. I might have used them all, but they're from, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Gina sells these beautiful laser cut doilies, and they look like this, and there's all different kinds, all different shapes that I've used throughout the album. See here, here's this one. Okay, and what I did was I used Vintage Photo around it, used some of that goldenrod stickle, and then if you see in here, I just used some Perfect Pearls. See the little dots? I don't know if you can pick that up or not. I put some goldenrod in there too. And then here's just a little pearl swirl. And then here is another spellbinder die here. Isn't that so pretty? And again, all of this stuff is cut out from the French seamstress. So that's that page. Oh, and I put some more pearls over here. Okay, so that's that page. I love how that one came out. And if you look, again, you have flowers. Here's a teacup. Here's a butterfly. This looks to me like, what are those little bell flowers called? Oh, I can't remember. It escapes me right now. But there's roses going up. It looks like there's a newspaper of some sort there. Here's a little thimble. So, like I said, if you study the graphics on this, it's like, wow, so beautiful. Okay, so the next page is this one right here. Beautiful. And look at all the layers of paper that I used. Here's that button one. Isn't that so pretty? And then this one here, remember with the, oh, that's so pretty. My gosh, it is really pretty. Anyway, the button box in the wire dress form. And then I put one of those doily die cuts here and a doily die cut behind that, and used a vintage photo around, and then the goldenrod stickle. And then here is another piece. Hang on, let's see where this is from. I don't know if I have this one. I don't think I even shared this one. I must have used the whole thing, so I'm not able to share what it looks like. But anyway, that's what that looks like. And then up here is this beautiful banner, and that is from Gina's Designs, and it looks like this here. And all I did was covered it with the French seamstress paper, and use the vintage photo around it, and then the goldenrod. And I think the goldenrod in the vintage photo go really well with this paper. It's you know, it gives it a vintage feel, you know, with the gold scissors and, you know, stuff like that. So that's it. And see how the bottom of these are all different shapes? Like this is like a tab. And then the next page looks like this, and again there's a couple of different layers. So there's this one here. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Another one I couldn't share with you because I used them all and didn't print another one. But see the beautiful dress form back there, and there's some scissors here, and right here is like a vintage a sewing machine, and this is some thread, some flowers. Here's a measuring tape. Here's a little bobbin, another measuring tape. And again, I cut another piece out like this and used my Martha Stewart punch. And then I used the vintage photo on the edges with the goldenrod. And then I put this on the bottom of that sheet of paper. It's like pink bling trim. It's self-adhesive. I think I got it from Michael's. And then behind that, I fussy cut some of those blue flowers out. I thought that looked really well. And here's a cute little clock, and that's again from Gina's Designs. Not sure if I have those at hand. No, I don't. But they look exactly like that. I just gessoed it. I used some embossing, and then I put these cute little keys here, or not keys, they look like keys because they're so ornate, but these are clock hands. Here is a flower with leaves, and again that's from Archana's shop. And here is that beautiful sheet here. Isn't that so pretty? And here is this is the heart one I know I showed that one. I'm just all over the place, you guys. Not used to this, huh? Alright, so here's the heart one. Isn't that so pretty? And I put that behind there. And what I did, because it's not a circle, I just cut pieces of it so it stuck out here and stuck out there. And then added some of the goldenrod stickles to that. And then these right here, these little die cuts, that's a magnolia die cut with the little hearts. Very cute. And here's some more little flowers. And here is some bling trim. And then again, I used texture paint all over. You know, just gave it a shabby look. And then the next page is this one here, which is like one of my favorites. This here is A Moment in Time. Isn't that so pretty? And that's from the words and phrases too. Very pretty. And then I put some of these swirl pearls, you know, like coming out of it. What I did with this is I gessoed it and then took some script. Actually, it looks like it's upside down, the script. But anyway, just stamped it right across. See, A Moment in Time. Isn't that so pretty? I love it. Because this is just reminds me of, you know, vintage. So it's like stopped in a moment of this vintage time. So see how this one goes down like that. Very cute. Here's the wire dress form. And then on the side here, I took another piece of that paper from the French seamstress and used a die on this, but I can't remember the die. But look at, see how it's got little hearts. And then I used some goldenrod stickles on that. Here's another one of those. Is it this one? Looks like that one, but anyway, you know, it kind of resembles that one. And then I cut this out of the paper. Isn't that so pretty? See the vintage scissors, and there's flowers here, and there's writing in there. All kinds of different things going on in this paper collection. Then again, I just added some flowers here, some from Archana's shop, and I have some millinery flowers there. I think these little blue ones, I think, I'm not even sure, I can't remember. And there's little leaves there. And again, there's texture paint all over. So that's that page. And then you flip it over, and here's another one of my favorites as well. Again, covering it with the French seamstress. In this one here, I added, you know, the pink, paler, you know, shabby, and then added the blue. So there's like a blue strip going across here. See how that looks? Very cool. And then I added a couple more of these little laser cut doilies. These are the heart ones. And then here's some flowers that I fussy cut out of the paper collection. Here's just a flower, I think that's Recollections. Here's a dress form, that's from Gina's Designs. I don't have any more of those left, but they go, you know, facing this way, or if you flip it over, you can face it the other. So with this, I just gessoed it, and I added beautiful, you know, sprinkle. Isn't it shiny and shimmery? I love how that turned out. Let's see. Oh, and this is a little, see, it's a little pocket. And I used, yeah, you can see the Martha Stewart punch there. And see, how it's the, I was going to say ruler, it's the measuring tape. And these are the little, these right here that I shared with you. So I just cut them out and distressed the edges and added vintage photo. And that's so cute. So I put those in there. And here's a flourish from Gina's Designs. And I think that was just a leftover piece. Yeah, I don't have any more of that. But it's like a little flourish. And I added that glitter to that too. See the shimmer and shine. And then here's just some more flowers. I think those are Recollections. That's a Recollections. This is Prima. And then I added this pretty lace trim, you know, going, you know, from corner to corner. And then see the little goldenrod stickles I put in there. It's so cute. Okay, so that's that page. I love how that page came out too. This was so much fun to do. And yes, here is the next page. This one's a lot of fun. It has, again, lots of layers. So I used this page right here, which is, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So it looks like there's a postcard of the Eiffel Tower, and then there's like a round frame going over the Eiffel Tower, which is really cool. There's a ribbon here. Here is a heart, some scissors, some flowers. Here's a spool of something. Again, there's so many different graphics in this paper. It's so pretty. And then I used another one of those dress forms from Gina's Designs. Very pretty. Some more flowers by Recollections. And here's the other part of that flourish from Gina's Designs. Isn't that pretty? And then from here to here, I just used the French seamstress paper and cut out like a banner, 2 of them, you know, overlapping each other. And behind that, behind actually the whole frame, is another laser cut doily from Gina's Designs. And then I just put a little mat here, you know, for your picture, whatever. So that's that page, and see how the bottom looks like this. And I put some texture paint down there. Very pretty. And the last page is this one right here. I love this page. Love, love, love this page. As you can see, I used this paper a lot in this. It's just this little box in the dress form, and it just, I love it. I just love it so much. So anyway, I covered the entire thing again. This is the cloth paper. See the Roman numerals, you know, back here. Then I used, I made a couple more banners here. And here's another one of those laser cut doilies. Some pretty flowers. And then going down here is another laser cut doily. That one's really pretty. And then I fussy cut some of these flowers out of the paper collection. I love those blue flowers. They just make everything pop. And then over here I used this doily die cut. Isn't it so pretty? And I, you know, put some stickles on that too. And then I used these gorgeous clock hands from Gina's Designs. They are just so beautiful, and probably my most favorite. I gessoed them and used embossing, and then I used the goldenrod stickles in there. And then I just put a little flower here with some bling in the middle. So that's what that page looks like. I hope I didn't go too fast and you were able to see all of the details. This is my first video back from my vacation. I've been, that's the first page. I've been trying to catch up with my jet lag, but also trying to catch up with other things. So you'll be seeing more projects of mine in the near future. I hope you like what I created for my cross-promotion design team for Kitty Scrap Post and Gina's Designs. Again, I used the French seamstress paper by Kitty Scrap Post, and this piece here is called the Standing Flip Book, and this is really big. I mean, see my hand here? It goes 12 inches by 6 across. So this is really, you know, a nice size piece. You can leave it, or you can use it as like this here. You can put a photo here. I left it, you know, so you can put like little pictures here and there. Of course, you can put one there. So again, it has a lot of things that you can do with this flip book. And so yeah, I do hope you like it. And please check out Kitty Scrap Post Zibbit Shop. I'll put the link to her shop in the description box below, as well as the link to Gina's Designs online shop. You will absolutely love everything. And both gals, both Louisa and Gina, are adding stuff to their store all the time. So please check out the latest and greatest. And I'm sure you'll be very, very happy with anything that you get. Okay, so stop rambling. Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot. And have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.